young man. You a soldier? Bit slow on the uptake. Have you served?
Sir, no sir.
Ah, so you want to put me on, do you? Find something for yourself and then beat it.
A pair of wire cutters for cutting cable. I'd like to buy these wire cutters.
$2. What? You don't want to negotiate? Oh, you got too much dough, right? You got it coming out of your ears. Never worked a hard day in your life, and you got no idea on the value of $1, I bet.
$2 is $2. In your time, it might have been a meal out and a movie for two. For me, it's half a burger.
Be happy that you can just buy a burger like that. There ain't many beef farmers left. All that imported stuff from the third world has screwed up the prices.
And pretty soon you won't be seeing a single lonesome cowboy herding steers across the prairie and singing those old trail songs around the campfire. Oh.
Yeah. Typical youth humor.
Dobra, grunt, że mam te kombinerki. Full obcęgi. Radia nie kupię.
Perhaps Eddie picked it up somewhere in the Second World War. A cupboard full of lots of different things. Books, a record player, boxes, measuring instruments.
You want to buy something?
I'll have a look around first. There are 3 bottles on the shelf. I guess it's hard liquor.
Bourbon.
I guess those are Eddie's badges from his time in the army.
You got that right, boy.
Rurka. Jakiś plastikowy żołnierz, ale chyba to nie będzie potrzebne. Dobra, chcę.
They look like bazookas. Hopefully they're just replicas.
I hope not.
Kup bazookę na samochód. Nie, to nie.
I prefer my Star Wars figures. Is Lucas ever gonna make the 4th part? Looks like a slide projector from here.
Correct.
Shelves of useless junk.
If you're just gonna bitch, then get lost.
Yep, it's famous. I've seen this picture hundreds of times before. The junk shop owner. He appears to be blind. Maybe he's just putting it on. That would fit with the cliché.
Tell me, why haven't you served in the military? Over there in Iraq, they could use whoever they can get.
In Iraq? The war finished 2 years ago.
Well, you don't say. Read my lips. President Bush is gonna bring that Saddam to justice.
Sure. You know that Bush is no longer the president, right?
Well, he'll still bring him to justice. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah. Sure. So, what's life like here in Biddeford?
Well, you're not from around here?
No. I go to college in Boston.
Oh, so you're an intellectual then? Some sort of desk guy, an egghead who just talks clever all day?
No, I'm...
Then you're the artistic type. Some depressive junkie? You're fixing your problems with a self-help group, right?
No, I'm studying physics.
Well, we sure need that stuff. So what brings you here?
I'm visiting my mother over the semester vacation. She's been living here a few months now. Rebecca Michaels?
Oh, well, nice to meet you, Rebecca.
Oh, man. You know my mother by any chance?
Nope. I don't get out much. What's you doing here? Fresh sea air and all that?
You could say that, yeah. A quiet place to retire. And who are you? Is this your shop?
No! I just busted in here and you've surprised me, just as I was about to clear the place out.
Oh, how amusing. How long you been waiting to roll that one out?
Your generation lacks respect for its elders. I fought for you to live here. I spilt my blood for you.
And I'll pay your pension. So we're quits, Mr.
Edward D. Warren. Ed for short. Or Eddie to my friends.
Hello, Eddie. I'm Darren. Nice shop you got here.
In my time, it wasn't customary to speak to older folks using their first name.
But we're living in my time now, aren't we, Ed?
I think you should find whatever it is you're after, and then scram.
Just like I thought. Play the good citizen, but still chase after every dollar. Like the devil chases souls.
No dobra, to chyba wszystko. A jednak nie.
Come on, what then?
Do you know Fuller?
That idiot next door? Sure I do. You can never choose your neighbors, can you?
You don't seem to like him.
That guy hasn't done one damn decent thing in his life. Lazy bastard just sits around in his store, has his mommy wipe his ass for him, and lets the place fall apart down around his ears. Heed my words. He represents everything that's wrong with this country.
You got that right. From World War II, everything's just been downhill, yeah? Pity we haven't got any decent wars still going on. They've even ditched the draft.
Go ahead. You just make fun of it all, boy. A good licking or a couple of tours in Vietnam, that wouldn't be such a...
What do you mean, such a?
Nothing. The guy's a pig. There's something not right about him. He's hiding something, I'm telling you.
I don't want to get drunk.
No dobra, czyli to wszystko. A, tutaj mogę gdzieś iść? O, droga do rynku, dobra. Idziemy.
I find a lot of the buildings here in the center really big and swanky for such a small town. Especially the town hall. The city must have had money in the past. Perhaps on the back of successful whale hunting. Or maybe they did what we did in Boston in the 19th century. Made money out of selling ice. New England ice was shipped all over the world before we had refrigerators. Jebediah Biddeford or something like that, I guess. What a flashy thing that is. Probably some tourist's cool ride. Europeans in particular confuse New England with California and think they should be driving around in convertibles, Mustangs.
Czyli zanim ona sobie pójdzie, prawdopodobnie jeszcze tamta kobieta jest, chyba zwiedzie całe to miasto, może znajdę jeszcze coś ciekawego. O Boże, jakie... No tak, idziemy na hamburgera.
The diner's run by Mr. and Mrs. Biber. It's not a bad joint. It's done up like a 1950s diner. Yeah, well, at least how we imagine the 50s were.
O, kurde życie.
I haven't seen such an old bubblegum machine for years. It belongs to the diner. They do that whole nostalgia thing in there, too. Oh, thanks.
Yeah, just down the street.
Thanks a lot.
Some people.
Okej, z tym komarem. To najpierw porozmawiajmy.
That's Mrs. Biba, I think. As far as I can understand it, she runs this place with a husband. Excuse me.
What can I get you, my boy?
Actually, I'm here to give you something. It's from Fuller in the photo store.
Psst. Hey, come over here.